Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. I like the way Jermall Charlo is looking. Looking a lot better in the face, man. And you know, I've been paying attention to Jermall Charlo. Been paying attention to how he looks. And anyone who follows the channel knows that I recently did a video where I was talking about his eyes in particular and how the eyes concern me. And you know, we had a discussion where we were talking about whether Jermall Charlo was suffering from stress or if he was suffering from something else. I've seen several people had opinions on what they felt was going on with Jermall Charlo. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find something here. I want to make sure it's not recorded. Okay, here it is. All right. So, if you look here, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up. I'm going to show you something. All right. So, if you look at his face right here, okay, look at his eyes. See, this is what concerned me. And this is from the video I did called Stress Ate Him Alive, Jermall Charlo sounding better but not looking better. It's because of his eyes. When I looked at that, it concerned me. I said, damn. So, you know, his face has never looked like that. And I was comparing it to let me just play this. I'm just going to put the volume on so you can hear. Hold on, let me close it a little bit. This video is not to make a joke or say nothing funny. I don't have nothing funny to say. What I'm telling you is, what is it that happened to him that would physically change his appearance? Especially his face. I understand he's not getting any younger, but his face doesn't look the same as it did over here in these two pictures to the right. Okay. I just did that video 7 days ago. Look at his face now. Look at it. That is a healthy looking Jermall Charlo. That's the Jermall that showed up yesterday. Look at his face. I'm not talking about the haircut. Look at his face. Look at his eyes. Look at his skin. Now look at him here. Now I understand he was working out. He was probably sweating and everything. We understand lighting. We understand sometimes you take a photo and the photo will make you look crazy. Sometimes it'll make you look like you're not clean when you're clean, when you're not attractive when you're attractive. But sometimes it'll make you look clean when your ass ain't clean and make you look attractive when you're not attractive. But for me, my concern was his eyes. And I think he had mentioned one time possibly indulging in psychedelics and some other stuff. Who knows if he was joking or not. But that was a concern that maybe he didn't take care of his body. And it's showing up in his face. And then the stress from the relationship is showing up in his face. But when I look at him right now, that is a healthy looking Jermall Charlo. But my thing is, he looks better, but is he ready? Right? Is he ready? Because he did something that I thought was commendable. He actually made himself vulnerable. And you know these boxing fans are rough. Not even the content creators. Some of them are just stupid. Some people may think I'm dumb. They may think our Hood Champion takes it. He doesn't take it to the stupid. He's stupid. You can think what you want, man. It's your opinion. But I'm going to tell you this. When he came out and said, I'm a little nervous. I'm not sure if I want to make sure I still got it. I trained all over the world. I went to wars during some of my training sessions, and everything was clicking. Some people only heard him say that he's a little nervous. Some people only took from that conversation that he's unsure of himself. Well, what I took from that is someone being honest, like, damn, I ain't did this in a while. I put the work in like I normally do, so I can't see the outcome being any different. However, I don't know. We got to wait and see. But what he did say is, everything's clicking. I can't see how it wouldn't click when I get in there with Jose Benavidez. And I think that, to me, that speaks volumes about Jermall Charlo. We already know Jermall Charlo was more laid back than Jermall anyway. So you have one that was a bit crazy, Jermall, and one that was crazier. You know what I mean? And that was Jermall. But Jermall, you could tell I'm gonna say he's showing growth, but at the same time, when he gets in that ring, I hope the fire comes out. Now I'm gonna tell you something from experience. I remember I had a boxing match, and I remember it came out, and during this boxing match they allowed us to have music, so they queued up my music. It was playing, and I came out in the ring, and everybody was calling my name and everything. And anyway, the bell rang, and I just kind of, I don't know what I was thinking, but I just kind of moved to the center of the ring. Looking to touch gloves with this idiot. And this dude rushed me, and he threw a shot, and I kind of got under it, but then he shoved me at the same time. So he threw a right hand, I got under it, but then he shoved me with his left and his shoulder. So he basically ran into me. And I lost my balance, but I didn't fall. Like, I had cat-like reflexes back in my 20s, right? So he knocked me off back. Man, I have that video too, man, but my son, my 13-year-old, when he was like 2, he broke the damn thing, but I still had the video. I got to take it somewhere to get that tape fixed so I can play the video and show y'all. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So anyway, my cat-like reflexes, it was like when Floyd Mayweather, who was it that hit him and he was like almost hit the ground, but his leg, Ricky Hatton, when Ricky Hatton caught Floyd and Floyd was going back, but he kept his, he didn't fall. He kept his balance. Ricky Hatton, I think, hit him with the jab. That's kind of how it was for me, but I wasn't going backwards. I was going sideways. But I stayed on my feet, and then I grabbed the rope, and I got up, and I stood up, and the referee, he grabbed my gloves, and he wiped my gloves off on his shirt, and I remember thinking, okay, mother effer, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. And he just so happened, just happened to be a Hispanic guy, man. Kind of like Jermall going in here with Benavidez. And he was over there taking his fists and slamming his gloves together and like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, you ain't even hit me. I'm like, okay, you want to fight dirty. Anyway, that dude brought out, I was already a kind of mean person, But after that, I was trying to kill that dude in the ring. Let me tell you, if it just wasn't good for him. I hit that dude so hard, man. He spun around. I swear, I got the video. I got to get that tape fixed to show you. He was coming towards me, and I was taking half a step back, waiting for him to throw that stupid right hand again. And he cocked it to throw it, and I just threw my left, straight down the pipe. I counted his right hand. When he pulled it back, I shot. My hands were fast. And I hit him, and that dude spun around, man, 360 and a half. And was all over the place, and then I rushed him. Beep, 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 and he was down. Referee, a crowd going crazy. And now I'm hyped. I'm hyped, man. You know what I mean? I must have been jumping 6 feet off the ground. And, he got up and he looked. And, I just came at him. Cool as a fan, just coming at him, man. And I flinched at him. He was covering up. I'm like, oh, he's scared now. And then that was it, man. I hit that dude with another left hand. I hit that dude with a left hand. His ass fell in the ropes. We had something we used to call the 15-second drill. It's just one tooth for 15 seconds as fast as you can. Let me tell you, that stuff works, people. I had him on the ropes. I hit that dude, probably like a 8-second drill. Crowd's going crazy. And then I stopped for a second, stepped to the side, and when he peeked, I threw that uppercut and right hook, and his ass flew to the other side of the ring and fell. Hell, I got this on video. I swear I'm going to get that tape fixed and show you. And by this time, everyone, the whole damn arena's going crazy. And I'm super hyped. So then after that, he got up, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill this dude. And I rushed at him and threw a left hand, and he ducked, and he's trying to grab me. And then he was falling all over the place. The referee stopped the fight. And I gave you that story to tell you this. Jermall Charlo may walk out in the middle of that ring kind of like I did. And it kind of be in the clouds. But when the real deal starts, it will wake your ass up. Because there were a lot of people thought I got dropped. But then a lot of people saw that he shoved me. And I got up, the referee was just like, he told the guy, no, no, he was speaking in Korean, man. But he was telling him, like, his broken English Korean, like, no, like, doing most, like, no wrestling. Because we were fighting in Korean. And I remember the coach was like, hey, he woke you up, didn't he? I was like, yeah, my man, he came and rushed over and pushed me like I told you, man. Don't be touching gloves. Don't be touching gloves. And he doesn't know. I don't know. I think it was still a little bit of butterflies inside me. You know what I mean? Walking out there and kind of. But I tell you what, once you walk out there and you get touched, that shit'll wake you up. And I think for Jermall Charlo, if he goes out there and takes it to the stupid and isn't really locked in, as soon as he gets rushed, pushed, hit, he gonna wake up and lock in. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you've never been in a boxing ring, when I was going through all that, when I was fighting, I didn't hear the crowd until the knockdowns. When I was fighting, I didn't hear nothing. Boom, when I knocked him down, then I could hear everything. People screaming and calling my name and shouting. And then when we start back fighting again, I couldn't hear nothing. So it's amazing how the mind works. I just saw this guy in front of me, and for Jermall Charlo, man, I'm gonna be watching to see how he comes out. Very interesting. But hey, man, he looks better. Look at his face right here. Looking good, looking clean, drinking that alkaline water, eating them peanuts. Look at him here. Look at these pictures on the right. That's Jermall. That's a healthy Jermall. Look at this one here in the middle. That ain't him, man. That ain't him. But now look at him. My boy's back. So anyway, good fight. Him and Jose Benavidez, he should beat him, but Jose Benavidez can fight. But Jermall should get this win. But if not, Jose Benavidez can scrap, man. But we're going to see. We're going to see. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. If you're still boxing, don't walk out in the middle of the ring looking to touch no gloves. You better be ready. Don't be in the clouds. I'm in the breeze.